Hi, hello everybody, good evening all. I'm Samina, a clinical nutritionist, graduated from JSS University, Mysore. I'm associated with Kolors Healthcare from past 10 years and I've been currently working as specialized in weight management. So thank you all for joining me today. Hi everybody. So everybody knows about Kolors, which is India's #1 leading obesity and aesthetic center. So let's move on to the main topic. We deal with many clients during the consultation while interaction. Usually we get complaints we are doing a lot of strict diets, crash diets, intermittent fasting, and 8 to 10,000 of steps, but still we are not reaching the target. We are not becoming shaped, or we're not getting thin. So it's not only your diet or activity which hampers your weight loss program. It also, let me talk about one important factor which hampers your weight loss process, that is insulin resistance. So insulin resistance to 2026, don't aim to be thinner, aim to be fitter and healthier. So there's no weight gain without insulin. You need to get down your insulin. So there is one only better drug for insulin resistance is weight loss. So weight gain, as a nutritionist, weight gain is often misunderstood as a simple diet or activity issues, but in reality it is closely connected and connected to elevated levels of the insulin, the hormone which signals your body to store energy, especially around the abdomen. So traditional diets low carbohydrate diets and your low glycemic index food and low sugar foods, this will focus on cutting calories, but they rarely address this chronic insulin levels. When insulin levels are high, the body resists fat loss regardless of any calorie reduction. So this is why we usually get frustrated even though after doing strict diet and consistent effort, we are not having the weight loss. When I talk about the biological perspective, insulin resistance is not just a weight gain problem or causing obesity. It also hampers your sleeping cycle, hormonal changes, hormonal imbalances, especially in females, infertility, fertility issues, PCOS, and also prolonged liver and kidney damage. So, and the solution is Kolors. So this can be addressed in Kolors with energy-based devices where the fat cells will be destroyed, and these are the devices not focusing on burning the calories. It is not a yo-yo kind of a thing, but it's a permanent solution for insulin resistance related to weight gain. Hi everybody. Any questions? Please drop the comments in the comment section. So let's talk on health and diet. I'm not giving you any kind of the diet plans, it's just a practical tips. So eat smart and live healthy. So what does eat smart really mean? It's not dieting, it's not eating perfect, it's not perfection, it's just eating balance. Eating balance, which provides your body with essential nutrients such as carbs for instant energy, protein for growth and repair, your vitamins, minerals, fibers as water in right proportions. So to achieve this, focus on moderation, variety, adequacy and the limit. Moderation is don't overdo one single food group. Many clients, during the interaction, when we ask how are their eating habits, they tell, we only eat proteins, we concentrate only on the proteins, we are on liquid diets. No, do not do any one single group. Have a variety, eat a wide range. Adequacy is ensure all your nutrients needs are met, and limit is reduce the intake of sugars and your saturated fats, that is unhealthy fats, sugars and processed foods, processed meat, red meats and etc. So there's nothing like no food is good or bad. So to improve this, this balanced eating will improve your overall mental health, physical health as well as the emotional health. So let's talk about common myths and facts. This is my own experience during the interaction with the client. I have observed this. Myth is carbs are bad. No, carbs are not bad. We need energy. The fact is we need instant energy when we are fasting, when we are starving, when we fall sick. From where will we get instant energy? It's all from the carbs. So carbs are not bad. And again, the myth is healthy is boring. No, variety always matters. And myth is skipping meals help. So this is one of the trending myth, which is everybody are following skipping meals. They say we have only one meal in a day, we have only 2 meals in a day. No, skipping meals will not help. In fact, it hurts your focus and mood. So health is about feeling good, not being perfect. Hi everybody. Now I'll give you all a hint. Any guesses, please answer in the comments question. Nowadays, instead of eating when we are hungry, we are eating when we are stressed or bored. And what it is called? Any guesses? Okay, so it is called emotional eating. So let me brief you on about emotional stress and emotional eating. As I said, emotional eating is eating due to feeling, not due to hunger. So, and the common triggers are stress, your boredom, your work pressure, anxiety, sadness, screen time, late night sleep. So, and this has become very common now, and it doesn't mean that something is wrong with you. And why stress makes us to eat? So it is because of the stress hormone cortisol, which affects particularly our appetite, particularly for the high sugar foods, high fats. However, the effect of stress on appetite is complex and it involves other hormones as well. So let me tell you all the signs of physical hunger, that is actual hunger, versus emotional hunger. Physical hunger is slow build up, whereas we'll have breakfast, 3 to 4 hours of gap, again we'll build hunger for lunch, again 2 to 3 hours of gap, again we'll build hunger for the dinner. So that is physical hunger, whereas emotional hunger is sudden urge. So even irrespective of having meals, we'll have sudden urge for the food. So that is emotional hunger. Physical hunger is any food sounds okay, whereas in emotional hunger, you crave for specific foods. And in physical hunger, we stop when we are full, whereas in emotional hunger, we continue to eat even we are full. So food is not a problem, your stress is the problem. And how to handle this emotional eating. Before eating, pause for 1 minute. Ask, am I hungry or stressed? If you're stressed, drink water, deep breathe, short walk or a stretch, talk to someone, do a non-food comfort activity like walking, dancing, music, whichever feels comfort. And if you're really hungry, eat mindfully, sit down, no screen times, and stop when we're comfortably full. And what not to do. So don't skip your meals. Again, I'm telling you, don't skip your meals. Don't label food as bad. Don't punish yourself. Don't eat out of guilt. And because one emotional, eating moment will not define your health. Best detox water for early morning. Detox water for early morning, you can have chia seeds, you can have jeera water, you can have methi water, you can have ginger water. These are the few best detox water for early morning. And somebody asked, will crash diet works? No, crash diets usually will not work for long time, and they can be harmful because it is low in low in calorie actually, and it slows the metabolism, nutrient deficiencies, low in energy, you feel dizziness and mood swings, and very high risk of bouncing back the weight. Initially your scale will come down fast, but it is all your water loss and muscle loss, not really the fat loss. So if you ask me, no, crash diets will not work out. Is diet necessary along with the treatment? Yes. Diet in the sense, diet is not a crash diet. Healthy eating habits, just a modified healthy eating habits. You need not to opt for the intermittent fasting. You need not to go for crash diets like keto diets, low carbohydrate diets, high protein diets. Nothing as such. 100%, 80% of the results will be through the treatment, and 20% just modification in your daily eating habits. Is weight training better than cardio? Weight training is for the person who wanted to build muscle. Cardio exercises are which boost up your weight loss as well, which increases your metabolism. So cardio is better than weight training. Best for weight loss. There's nothing as best food for weight loss. As I said, no food is good or bad. It's just like, modification in your calories. Ma'am, I have been having insulin resistance. Is this related to weight gain? Yes, as I said, insulin resistance is related to weight gain. It's not only your unhealthy eating habits or lack of activity and screen time. It's not only all those things. Insulin resistance is an important, factor which hampers your weight loss and helps in weight gain. Any questions? Please comment in the comment section. And please take away few lines. Emotional eating is common, not a failure. Fix the stress, not the food. Small habits matter rather than strict rules. And helpful habits are 7 to 9 hours of the sleep, which has a huge impact, and a gentle walk, normal brisk walking or a yoga, and most importantly is counseling. Please consider emotional help when you're professional help if your emotional eating feels out of control. Ma'am, for weight loss, any tips? Please visit Kolors Healthcare. We have a team of certified nutritionists. They'll help you out. Any questions? Does intermittent fasting work? Yeah, it's a good question. Intermittent fasting is not inherently good or bad. It can be helpful for some people in weight management and in metabolic health, and risky for some people. It is not better than regular calorie control. You feel more hunger, you feel fatigue, irritability, and because of this long fasting hours, you feel like overeating, and you'll have poor nutrition, hormonal effects, especially women. Aggressive fasting may disrupt their regular menstrual cycle. It can be a useful but not a magic solution. It can be a useful tool but not a magic solution. How is the diet? Is it strict or balanced? No strict diets, no crash diets. It's all balanced diet. It's all balanced eating. So, any questions? In 1 month, how much I can lose my weight? In 1 month, a normal healthy individual can reduce 4 to 5 kgs. That is healthy weight, not more than that. Please consider professional help. If we have visit Kolors, we have a team of nutritionists, MBBS doctors, we have wellness counselors. Will help you out to overcome. Hi. Any questions? belly fat reduction. Yes, belly fat reduction can also be like taken care uh, with the energy based devices. Is it sustainable? How much weight we can drop? Yes, of course it is sustainable. It's a permanent fat reduction with the with balance, like eating habits and your regular not heavy, like workouts or the gym, going to hit the gym. It's just half an hour to 45 minutes of your activity with the treatment will be sustainable. So I think we are done. Thank you all for joining me. Please follow us for more health talks and share with your friends. Bye bye. See you all in the next live session. Thank you. Thank you so much.